Hey guys, welcome back to some Factorio. So we had a little bit of an issue, which we have now resolved. Plastic wasn't going, and was causing all sorts of problems with our red circuit production, which was going to cascade down. So we have fixed that. Our red circuit production is going now. I mean, honestly, this does not solve our long-term issue where we are just a little bit short on petroleum. Um, you know, we're getting petroleum, but it's very light, and so we know that's going to be a recurring issue we're going to need to solve. But the first thing we need to do is get our green circuits up onto here. Once we do that, then I think the next step is to do. Am I building rail anywhere? Hold on. I feel like I had rail being built. Let's. Hopefully, there's rail in the system somewhere. For the life of me, can't remember. What's the production for rail? Stone, iron sticks. If there's not, I should. Feel like I was smart enough to do that at some point here. Because we're going to need to get our fluid wagon things going. That's got to happen. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I never produced rail. Even that up here? Nope, those are splitters, which is a good thing to produce. Okay. Well, we're going to need to build some more rail. We'll do that while we're walking here. We've got a nice semi-backup of science. We need more purples. We'll worry about that later. I'm not gonna panic about it. First things first. Let's fix this splitter situation here. Because that's a little silly. And then we'll go from there. Do that for the moment, and then let's just. We know we want that. So then we can split you. There we go. Nice and fixed. So if we need more stone blocks, we can get them. Perfect. A little bit less compact, which is exactly what we wanted. So then we need to start doing this nonsense. We go there. We knew this was going to be a little bit spaghetti just because of how far we're going with this green stuff. But I'm actually... It's one of those spaghettis where I'm like, meh, it's going to happen. Let's just deal with it. And let's do a little bit of bombing here. Whoops. Ow. Okay, good. So we're going to take you, bring you all the way up here. We're going to take you, bring you all the way up here. We're going to do this. We're going to do very simple stuff, so I can, in fact, build a few more if I need to. Like that. Like that. And then you're going to do this like so. Alright, so now we have our green circuits going significantly better here. I don't think there's any production that we need to do here either. Everything is moving. You're not getting iron? Oh. Hopefully, if I hit the right buttons, there we go. So you guys are now producing. All right. So hopefully that'll work for a while. So the next step is let's set up a train area for our fluids. I need to get more roboports down here. That's on the list of things to do. It's a minor need at the moment comparatively, but it's okay. I also probably don't need that anymore, but again, minor issue. I have still not been killed by a train, which I'm very proud of. Alright, so the question is, do we want to process down here or just load and get it into a process area. Now, one of the issues we have is we don't really have a fluid belt going by any means. I don't know if we want one. I mean, it's something you could do. My guess is we don't particularly need it. Let's drop a couple lights down here just so it's not completely dark. And so what we're going to do, we're going to drop this. And which way are you going? I want you going that way. And then almost immediately we're going to take and remove all this. So you really just put down confuse the heck out of this train, but that's okay. This needed to happen a little bit. Just get all those out, get all those out. Alright, so we've got a basic train station, which is what we wanted. We're going to have to get rid of all of this. Actually, hold on. Now that I've built everything, I can get rid of you, get rid of you. Okay, so you're going to do that for me. And hopefully also install a few things here. Alright. Good enough. So now I have pumps. Hopefully. If we do this right, you know what we should do? We should drop our train first and our liquid thingies, so I know what the heck's going on here. So train goes there. No, it doesn't. Train goes there, and then 1, 2, 3. Hopefully. Is that right? Where is the stop? Is this the stop? Is this installed? I don't think the train stop is installed. Do I not actually have... I need some steel plates to build a train stop? Okay. Well, that's glorious. Alright, so we're going to grab that, because I don't want to do this without knowing exactly where the train's going to stop. That seems important. This is all probably going to be a disaster. But it'll be a fun disaster. That's half of the train system for me. It's just like, what am I doing? How am I doing it? I don't fully understand the trains, but that's okay. You don't need to. I just want to get fluid loading onto the train. If I can get fluid loading onto the train, we'll figure out where we're delivering it later. And frankly, I may make just a fluid belt, almost. Because that seems kind of like something I need to do here. Also, I really need to be picking up... Okay, thank you. Let's get one of you built. Some more you built. Alright, better. I really don't know where you are. You're grumpy about... You know what? We're going to walk down here just so I can get rid of that damn notification because it's bothering me. But I love the circuits are already backed up. So I think we may have solved our circuit problem for the moment. I may need to add some iron production, but why are you guys not... Oh, you're already full down there. Okay. Got it. So we drop the light off. That's good. That can come back to me. You're doing well down here. Alright. This is good. So we're going to have a train station. It's going to be glorious once we figure out what the hell it is and how it works. More attacks up there. We're going to have to reinforce the top part of that. I only reinforced half of it. It's got to be on my list here soon. Do I have stuff on me to make a landfill? No. I need just raw stone. Alright, so you... Let's take all of you out here. And let's figure out if I do... You want to stop there. Perfect. Alright, I thought there was a way that worked more logically. Where did my fluid tankers go? I'm just blanking now. There they are. 1, 2, 3, and I could really do a fourth one. Let's do a fourth one, just for the hell of it. Alright, now we're going to do pump, 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 like that. Take another fluid tanker, like you. And then we're going to do this, I think. Get some of our pipes back that we don't need to lose here. Where's our... Do we not have a power line here? That's impressive. Fuel. Alright, I need some more fuel for you. Alright, so let's see here. I want track. We're going to have to come off of this much earlier. Alright. It's like this is going to circle around like this. Now we have a way to enter this area. Do you not have any fluid? Why are you not getting fluid pumped into you? There's crude oil here. Are we just not producing enough? Oh. They're moving at full speed. You actually literally cannot... You don't have enough crude oil in your tanks. Interesting. You know what? Because we don't actually have a buffer. So if I do that, this will start to fill up when the train is gone, which will be very useful. Now, let's see here. You... how do I... Okay. This is always the part that was going to bug me the least, or the most here. Hold on. I knew that was going to be a thing. Alright, so now... do I have extra rail signals? I feel like there's a... something that's going to be grumpy at me. Alright, so hopefully those... We'll test those in a little bit, because I actually don't know how the rail signals really work. So this is still pumping. Or, no, it's not. It's only pumping here, really. So I'm going to need, like, an entire... But the pump jacks, are they all going? They are. And I think everything does have a connection. So we are getting all the oil out that we can. We just don't have a lot because we weren't buffered at all. Alright, that makes sense. So now we have a little train station here, which will, hopefully, if I figured out signals right, etc., let everything go properly. Now, where the heck do we take this? And meanwhile, I'm going to need more of, like, everything. Build some more of you. We're going to need some more stone. So the question is, what do we do with it? We already have way up So one thing we could do is try to get a train station like all the way over to here, or a train, because we actually have, some, surprise, surprise, we have all of the fracking that needs to be done, the various different kinds of stuff, up that way. So that's something we could do. We could also just have a drop off here, and we don't have a lot of room to do the rest of the various fracking that we need to do. But we could potentially, like, build it up here a little bit, maybe. Because what we would need to do is we need to split it. And we don't have a lot of that going on. Kind of tempted to get a train running north anyway. So let's see if we can't do that. Let's see if we can't do this. Which means we're going to need to do a whole bunch of this. Not kind of nonsense. Let's see here. Let's get the train tracks back on here for me. Thank you. We'll do that. Because I really like the idea of having the oil shipped north, because that's where a lot of our big stuff is going to be going, honestly. So we'll just do something like this to there, and then we'll worry about it. Let's get this fixed. Nope. Like having a decent amount of oil up there will be incredibly important for us. And since we're already like, this will clear almost everything. We'll just need to clear a little bit more of the coal line. This will be pretty solid for us. I'm going to need a ton more rail, looks like. Which means I really need to be producing it myself somewhere, which I'm not currently. It needs, what does it need? It needs stone, iron sticks, and steel plates. That kind of sucks, because the only stone we really have being produced right now is down here somewhere. Not the best spot for it. Oh, hold on. I am producing rail. All right. I found some rail. I was like, I knew I had set it up at some point, and I did. I did. All right, so we're gonna be able to get our train to go that way. Getting back is gonna suck, but we'll figure the return trip after I figure out the outbound trip. Which is probably not the smartest way to do this, but that's okay. No one said I was smart. Just trying to do too much. I'm gonna start curving you a little bit because I do kind of think we're gonna want to. Yeah. Let's do that for a little bit here, and then perfect, and then we'll get you going that way. Let's fix the coal before I forget. Good. All right. Well, this is the easy part right here. Nope, just keep keep on going at an angle. Let's get above all this nonsense here. Have to fix that. That's okay. There you go. Yeah, we're going to need to do some refactoring of everything over here. But that's all right. That's all right. I need to figure out where the unload is going to be. Oh, God. All right. Well, this is going to be problematic. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to call an end to it here. We're going to have to move our water anyway. So, we'll call it. I'll try to do that. I'll try to get the train at least somewhat close to where it needs to be, and then we'll be back after that. So, we may even need to like give us some more room up here, which is scary as heck. Oh, we do. Okay. So I need to literally move everything north, I think. I wonder if trains can go through gates. Because that's what we're going to have to do. Alright, well, good to know that that's what's happening. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.